These twinks were going up for him so hard, and he don't even want their ass to fight to defend the country.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
So yesterday, you guys all know that I had to go ahead and drag this whole administration, the whole Republican Party, for how they're trying to strip away healthcare from millions of goddamn people, okay? And specifically, I dragged John McCain ass, who really took his ass up like a zombie with his decrepit legs, like I said. As soon as he was done with the surgery that we paid for, his ass really rushed to Washington to make some shit happen that will probably take healthcare away from the millions of people who paid for him to have this shit in the first place. Okay, so after I did all that shit, I said, you know what, I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. I'm gonna watch me a cute ass movie or some shit, and I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. It was naive of me to think that maybe I would come back to you guys in a couple of days with an update about what's going on in the world, but no, here it comes. I had a good night's sleep. I'm talking about I was stretching, just bitch, and I checked my phone. Here comes Donald Trump on motherfucking Twitter with his animal safari shaped head ass bitch. If I was a young warthog shaped head ass bitch, I'm taking you hoes back to motherfucking Lion King bitch. Donald Trump ass gonna go on Twitter and say the following words: after consultation with my generals and military experts. Okay, girl, please be advised that the United States government will not accept or allow transgender individuals to serve in any capacity in the U.S. military. Girl, what the hell is going on? Our military must be focused on decisive and overwhelming victory and cannot be burdened with a tremendous medical cost and disruption that transgenders in the military will entail. Thank you. Girl, okay, let's first of all address these medical costs, and then we'll move on to see what type of disruption is he talking about, sweetheart. Let's first address these costs. In a report put out by the Pentagon a year ago or so, this report estimated that few of those service members would require treatment or surgery, and they're talking about transgender members, and concluded that the cost of implementing the policy would be between $2.4 million and $8.4 million a year. And you're like, okay, that sounds like a lot. Girl, no ma'am, not when it comes to the motherfucking armed forces, girl. Let's read on. Let's read on. But the total military healthcare expenditures as a whole were $6.27 billion in 2014. So what are you saying? This measly ass 2.4 or $8.4 million compared to the 6 point whatever billion, girl. If you don't sit your ass down, let's not act like this shit is about cost. Y'all know how to handle money when it comes to certain things that y'all actually want to handle money with, bitch. Y'all act like y'all don't know how to do with education and shit, but when it comes to the military, oh bitch, all of a sudden y'all know, okay, we know exactly the budget we need to have X, Y, and Z built. We can build some trash ass F-35s, bitch. And I'm talking about these fighter jets. These F-22s are good, but these F-35s, they have been proven time and time again to be trash. They're probably not gonna be flown on no missions, but they build a whole lot of their asses. Y'all priorities are obviously elsewhere when you can build, when you can have a whole expensive ass F-35 program that is literal shit. That the F-35 is a trash plane, but yet you don't want to take care of the medical expenses of the people who have decided to fight for the motherfucking country, the people who have said, girl, you know what, I'm gonna defend it. These people who are sitting at home, I will take my ass to the military. You gonna tell me that you rather build a trash plane as opposed to help taking care of the people who have decided to take up arms for your ass? I don't understand. So then his ass gonna talk about disruption. What disruption are you talking about? As Caitlyn Jenner said, and I'm gonna get on her ass later, there are over 15,000 members who are transgender in the motherfucking military. What disturbance have they been causing? What disturbance have they been causing? You need to be worried about these heterosexual ass white men, these heterosexual ass men who be running around sexually harassing both men and women in the military. That's who you need to be focused on. You need to be focused on the amount of sexual harassment that goes on when it comes to these heterosexual men thinking that they run the universe, sweetie. That's something that you need to be focused on in the military, not transgender people who are minding their own goddamn business, bitch, okay? But yes, I said I would talk about Caitlyn Jenner's ass. Let's see what her response is to the news, okay? And apparently, we're not the only ones who've been shocked, okay? The Pentagon has apparently been shocked. There have been rumors going around that somebody in the Pentagon was like, girl, we taking orders from Twitter now. They didn't even know the shit was about to go off. Apparently, that's what it's looking like, because on their website it's saying, girl, these questions about this new policy is gonna have to just be redirected to the White House while we figure everything out. Essentially, that's what they said on their motherfucking website. And so they had no idea, they were blindsided. That's what it's giving me. And so yeah, we weren't the only ones was surprised. Obviously, Caitlyn Jenner was too, as well as the Pentagon. And she went up to Twitter and say, as I said, there are 15,000 patriotic transgender Americans in the U.S. military fighting for all of us. What happened to your promise to fight for them? Girl, we told you what happened to that promise. It was an illusion.
It wasn't love. It wasn't love. It was a perfect illusion.
We've been told your ass time and time again. I said, girl, you're going up for somebody who has a homophobic ass vice president and whose whole party doesn't even think that your ass is an actual human being. They don't even want you to piss. They don't even want your ass to have the capability to piss in public, sweetheart. And we told your ass, don't be dick riding them, Caitlyn. Don't be dick riding them. They ain't here for y'all ass. We told the twins for Trump as well, too. I said, sweetie, it's only a matter of time. You think just because Donald Trump held up an upside down rainbow flag, bitch, that means anything? Yeah, it might mean something. He gonna turn the whole LGBT community upside goddamn down. And you hoes went, I'm a twink for Trump. I'm a twink for Trump. All right, sweetie, try and get in the military now, girlie. It's insane after all that work had been done to get don't ask, don't tell out of here, get that dumb shit out of here. Here we come again. It's like we take one step forward and two step motherfucking back. Here we come again. Transgender people aren't allowed to serve in the military. This shit is insane to me. After all that progress we had made, at least policy-wise, at least by the book-wise, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's still bigotry in people's hearts, but at least it started with the law. At least it started with, okay, girls, we ain't gonna worry about your orientation when the only thing we should be worried about is can you complete the mission, bitch? That's all we can give a fuck about. Are you physically able to do this shit? Because if not, you're out of here. I don't give a fuck if you like to suck peen or play around with vagina, bitch. We don't give a fuck about that. And we said, okay, girl, that makes sense. Why would I have to be worried about what you do in the bedroom when all I give a fuck about is if you can deliver on the battlefield? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. And here comes Donald Trump's slip and slide toupee ass, bitch. I hate it. I hate it so much. We just wake up in the morning to this news, bitch, on Twitter. On Twitter. Caitlyn ass gonna talk about she was the transgender spokesperson. I guess she was the Republican whisperer. Were you the bigot whisperer? I'm not sure what was going on there. But sweetie, you were supposed to have been all up in his corner, sweetie. The way that he invited your ass to dinners and shit. What's the tea, girl? You were supposed to have the 411, you know, call me, beat me, dun dun dun. What's the stitch way type of tea? What's the stitch, Caitlyn? Like you were supposed to have us down, sweetie. You were supposed to be that girl, sweetie. Yeah, let me tell you something. If you're a minority, transgender, gay, black, whatever, and you're over here tap dancing and cooning for somebody who doesn't really give a fuck about you, once they see that, okay, well, girl, I've used this person enough, they're gonna kick your ass to the curb, which is why you were left out of the loop. You had no idea that this shit was coming at all. I'm telling y'all now, I keep telling y'all, I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all, cooning does not pay off. It never does. You thought that just because your ass was not working on the fields anymore, you're in the house, that you tap dancing and shit. You say, okay, girl, I'm in the house, girl. But you're at the end of the day, girl, you're still a slave, sweetie. You're still viewed as less than human, girl. So what, just because you feel like you're closer to master, that you're just that girl? Bitch, if you don't move. So yeah, I don't know what the hell is about to happen. I don't know what we're gonna do, okay? He doesn't want our asses to live and breathe. And he also doesn't want, because he's stripping away healthcare, and he also doesn't want to have as many people in the military that he can get. For y'all to be as pro-gun and pro-military and USA, USA chanting ass motherfuckers, you would think that you'd want your army as big as possible. Here your ass comes, preventing that from happening simply because of your transphobia. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And I hate it so much. But this resistance ain't no goddamn game. Y'all hoes thought it would be a walk in the park. And I can imagine all these white gays just so shocked. Oh my God, how could this happen? Girl, we've been told y'all. We've been told y'all time and time again. You didn't believe us. You thought we were just complaining. Oh, here come these stupid ass liberals. No, girl, this shit is serious. While you're over here beating your dicks off to Stonewall and shit like that, girl, open your eyes to what's happening in front of you today, white gays. And Trump, can you please give me a break of at least 5 business days? Don't do anything stupid at least this week. I would tell you to find a hobby to occupy your time. You know, I would tell you to sit on your hands, but they're probably so small and microscopic that you have no idea where they are. Have a good goddamn evening.